Morning, Knicks Nation. Today is Friday, the 14th day of March, 2025. I hope you're safe and healthy today. I hope your family's safe and healthy, and that the needs of you and your family in terms of food, shelter, clothing, as well as health are being met today. Blessings upon those that work in the healthcare field alongside first responders who every day are out here doing their best to save lives, even at the risk of their own. Those that pick up garbage, keep our places clean, and those that make deliveries for our convenience. Double blessings on the men and women that are here trying to help rescue, deliver, and recover teenagers and children that are the victims of child molestation and pedophilia. People that are also victims of pornography, prostitution, child prostitution, human trafficking, and sex slavery. Double curses on all the perpetrators, the profiteers, and those perverts that cause these industries to exist. Finally, double blessings on the homeless. More than 600,000 men, women, children, families, senior citizens, and veterans homeless in the United States of America. Blessings upon them, for theirs is the kingdom. Now listen, there was a basketball game. I'm a little behind. I just got back. Today is Friday. I just got back late last night with my wife from Dublin, Ireland, which we were most of the week in Dublin, Ireland. And I'm a little under the weather. My wife is a little bit worse under the weather. We all the travel. We took 5 airplanes. To get to Dublin, Ireland and back was like 5 flights. So it was a little bit something. And of course, us coming from Florida, going to Dublin, Ireland, man, that was a little bit of a change, but it was all worth it. The fellowship we had. I was just on the phone with my brother, Lion of Judah. We were just talking about the Knicks, and we had some discussions of things that we agree on from this game against Portland. Number one, let me just say this at the outset. Anybody that comes on my channel talking about the Knicks shouldn't have went to overtime about Portland, you're going to get got right away. I don't want to hear that crap. Nor do I want to hear any criticism of Tom Thibodeau. Y'all should know that. I put the disclaimer out for y'all. And some of y'all still, but Tom Thibodeau didn't do this, and he didn't make this decision, he didn't make this adjustment, he doesn't change. Get out of here, please. Because I don't want to have to get you got. Just get out of here. The last dude that came in here like that, I didn't delete him from the channel. I just deleted his comment because I'm trying to have mercy on him. You know who you are. Don't do it no more. We ain't having it. You know what I suggest? There was a roommates podcast. I listened to it, saw it actually on the plane. You know, nowadays you could actually, in American Airlines, you got to pay for it, but you could get streaming all the way on the plane. So I was able to watch the roommates channel while we were flying from Philadelphia to Miami. And I was able to watch, might have been from Dublin to Philly, I forget. But I saw the James Dolan episode. Y'all need to watch that, especially all y'all that got your own little stupid opinions about Dolan, about what he's thinking, about what the Don is thinking, and listen to all these platforms with idiocy about trades and whatnot. You need to listen to that one. Dolan has some very important things to say. Okay, very important things to say. And I like Jalen Brunson and Hart. They bring the truth on the podcast if you want to hear the truth, because they bring you the real. So one of the things James Dolan was saying, again, I suggest you listen to that. He was saying he doesn't expect the team to change. That Karl Anthony Towns was the final piece that Rose brought to him in terms of a plan. 3 years ago, he said, Rose brought him a plan and said, this is what we're going to do. And he said, Karl Anthony Towns was the final piece of that plan. He also mentioned how happy he was that Mitchell Robinson came back and that they needed time to mesh as a team. This is James Dolan. He said, all I do is write the checks. He said, Leon Rose puts the team together. He said, I just write the checks. And he talked about the possible trades and the trades that have happened. And he said, Leon Rose comes to him with a trade. And he said he don't always like it. And Leon Rose don't even like it. But he's trying to do what's best to help the Knicks win. This ain't about your favorite player, the poster on your wall, or your fantasy NBA 2K. This is about building a team, and he talked about how to build a team properly, and he acknowledged what some of us knew, that he realized even with Phil Jackson, before Phil Jackson, he was trying to hand the reins over to somebody because he realized, I don't know basketball. He said he thought he did, but he realized he made a mistake. He don't know basketball. So he wanted to get somebody and hand him the keys that knew. And now he got somebody in Leon Rose that knows basketball on the pro level and knows how to build a team. He got somebody in Tom Thibodeau, which he mentioned, who called in while they were talking, that knows basketball. All you Thibs haters and all y'all that out here thinking you know how to coach better than him, please don't come to my channel with that, because you don't know what the hell you talking about. Boom. Now, he also brought up Jalen Brunson not getting foul calls, and he's really enthralled with Josh Hart and the hustle he showed. So all of that came on the Roommates channel. You need to look that up. Jalen Brunson, Josh Hart, Dolan, and the other cat that they all know from Villanova. I forgot the dude name, but they be doing that together. It was good. Y'all need to see that. So the game. This is another BS. Mikal Bridges had beef with Thibs about starters playing too many minutes. Blah, blah, blah. Bullcrap. Number one, what people don't understand still, unfortunately, is that these things are brought out to create strife within the Knicks, to create drama for clicks. They're not anything of substance. Let me say that again. There's nothing of substance there. Nothing. Somebody said, well, I'm glad Mikal had the courage. Man, stop it. Stop it. Number one, let us remember one thing if you saw the game. Thibs drew up the last play. Tom Thibodeau drew up the last play. He always does. Who shot the ball? Usually in the NBA, in a situation like that, and Clyde Frazier will tell you, and so did Jamal Crawford on the podcast, whoever's taking the ball out is the guy generally they want to shoot the ball. Mikal took the ball out. He gets it to Hart. He cuts off of Hart, gets the ball, shoots the three, and as Mike Breen would say, bang, ball game. Beautifully run play, beautiful shot, game. Thibs called the last play for Mikal Bridges. So much for the beef, right? Mikal Bridges played 41 minutes. So much for too many minutes, right? Thibs knows what he's doing, and he don't give a crap. He don't give a flock what y'all think, nor should he. He knows what he's doing. And whatever, just to clear the air, if y'all paying attention, Ian Begley reported that before the game, Mikal and Thibs sat down and talked about it to make sure they was on the same page. And if you could see the game, you'd know Bridges played like a dude that was on fire, man. That's a guy that knows where he is, what his role is, that he's all in on his team and his coach. He played like that. 33 points on the 13 to 21 shooting, 2 of 4 from the three-point lane, including the game winner, 5 of 6 from the free throw line, including that. He was fading away all the night. Fading away. Fadeaway shots. Fadeaway shot. Fadeaway shots. Boom. There you go. Okay? Then, of course, grown-ass man, OG Anunoby, played like the grown-ass man. 7 boards, 3 assists, 1 steal, 1 block, 1 turnover, 1 personal foul, plus 8. Then, of course, there was Deuce, who can't play point guard. I don't know how many seasons since Deuce has come in the league, I've been having this discussion with a lot of knuckleheads that think they know Deuce is not a point guard. No, he's not a point guard. As if, it's almost as if you're an Ashkenazi and somebody's telling you Hitler was a hero. How some of y'all react to why I said Deuce is a point guard. Deuce was the point guard. Deuce had 11 points. Deuce had 5 assists. Deuce had 4 steals. Deuce had 2 blocks in that win. Yes, he did. And he didn't even shoot the ball well. 4 of 12 from the field, 3 of 7, 40%, which is his norm, from the 3. Okay? Then, of course, there was Josh Hart. 11 boards, 9 assists, 1 steal. That's Josh Hart. 3 turnovers. That's Josh Hart. 11 points plus 3. That's Josh Hart. Okay? The only one that was on the nut was Precious, but he'll be all right. Mitch Robb came in, and even though he was minus 10, and he was minus 10, he was minus 10 and Deuce was minus 2. But the defense went up several notches. As a matter of fact, the stat was brought out that since Mitchell Robinson has returned, which we already know he's not at 100% yet. I mean, in terms of his conditioning and stuff, his timing, physically, he's 100%. But they're the number 2 defensive rating in the NBA over the period since he come back. Number 2 in the league. Okay, that's the imprint that Mitchell Robinson had on the defense. And as he stays healthy, it's only gonna get better. It's only gonna get better. See, so number 1, Brunson is the head of the snake. Brunson is your dude that's going to have the ball in his hand at the end. Brunson is that playoff guy that's going to help you grind out wins. But while he's out, we're going to be all right. I told y'all at the beginning of this 5-game trip, if we can go 2-3 in this trip, it'd be good because it's 5 games on the road. That's before we know Brunson got hurt. Brunson gets hurt against LA. They already 2-2 now. Okay, they're already 2-2. And they still got Golden State on Saturday night, which I'm looking forward to because now we got PJ Tucker. I was just talking to my man about, that's what me and Lonnie was talking about, me and Lion the Tribe of Judah. Lion Judah was talking about. We got PJ Tucker sick his ass on Draymond Green. And let's see him talk all that mess about being scared now. I'm expecting, it's just me, but I expect PJ to get a few minutes against Golden State tomorrow night. Oh yeah, it's gonna be on. It's gonna be on right there. So, and I dare him to try a dirty play against PJ Tucker. I dare him to try some dirt against PJ. Oh yeah, this is what we're looking for right here. And then Precious is due for a breakout also. Yeah, he was on the nut the other night. He had 2 boards. He plays tremendous defense. That's what doesn't show up in the stats. Precious plays tremendous defense, but he didn't have the greatest game against Portland. And this is the thing. When you're talking about the Portland game, the Knicks had a total of 38 boards, which is about average for them right now. They had 27 assists, which was good, but they had 15 turnovers, okay? And that's why the game was so close. Okay, that's why the game was so close. They were turning the ball over, especially Mikal. Cat turns it over too much. He's just that dude. He does it a lot. And of course, Hart. He makes big plays, but the boy will throw the ball all over the place. Okay, so that was really, that was really what made it close. And then of course, you got to give them credit. This is the league. Denny Abdia, who I wasn't real high on. I was the first to admit. Him coming out of Israel, I thought he was soft. I thought he was young. I thought he wouldn't learn NBA defense. The boy could ball. And he came out balling. And Klingon, who I call Klingon, he came out balling. And then Anthony Simons is that dude. Shaden Sharp is going to be that dude. 50-inch vertical, plus knows how to play the game, actually. That boy going to be good. They're just really... and then there's Scoot, who come off the bench to score 30. Scoot was what I thought Scoot would be. He's still developing, but he come out young, Even though he played in the G League, he still needs development, and he's getting it. He's still a young boy. I don't think Scoot 22 yet. In fact, let me just look at it. I think Scoot something like, Scoot 21. He just turned 21. So he's a young boy. Give him a couple of years, he going to be rough, okay? Between Anthony Simons, Sharp, and Scoot, they're going to be rough. Now, they may trade Simons, and this is just me talking because this is a rebuilding team. When you're a rebuilding team, you want young players with talent. Now, Anthony Simons got talent. There's no doubt. Anthony Simons, to me, is all-star level. But he's going to be 26 this summer. He's a little bit beyond the timeline. A little bit. So they'll have him, but I suspect they're going to get some more young talent for him. They're probably 2 really star young pieces away. Like I would say, they need another Scoop, another Denny type dude, a big man like that. Not what's his name, DeAndre Ayton. He's out the timeline. They need somebody that's cheaper that can be just as good, and they'll probably get him in the draft if they don't trade for him. So we'll see. But this is the type of team I like the way Portland looks in terms of the future. I love watching rebuilding basketball. That's why a couple years ago, I called Orlando as up and coming, and here they be. I called Detroit as up and coming. Somebody said, well, they ain't going to win that much this year. I said, they're looking for the play-in this year. This is that time. And here they be. They actually 6 in the East right now. I watched all of them teams from the beginning of their rebuild. Now, Detroit did change coaches, and they did change president basketball operation, but the core pieces of the rebuild were there from the beginning. Okay, from when they hired the ex-Toronto coach over, and he's still in the organization. The core pieces they rebuilt, led by Cade Cunningham, is still there. Jaden Ivey is still there. Duran is still there. They led that, and of course there's Beef Stew, my boy. So they all was still there, and they building around them. They're going to continue to do that. Now you're going to see Portland up and coming in. They're going to take about 3 years, two or three more seasons, but they'll be there. Right now, they're just rebuilding. And that's what I'm saying. They're at the stage you can still take their lunch money. But there's going to come a time, like I said, when Orlando got Paolo Banchero, you could take their lunch money before that. But now you can't, okay? Detroit got beef stew. And ask LeBron. You can't take his lunch money. He will beat your ass. So that's what I'm saying. So Portland's coming to that. They're not there yet, but they're coming. Give them a couple years. So right now, that was a good win against a really hungry. They had lost 4 in a row. The Knicks caused them to lose their 5th in a row. They're a young team. They're a young team, but they got talent. It takes 3 aspects to win in the league. You do need talent, but the problem with young talent is they don't have 2 of the other pieces you need. You need talent. But you also need to understand it's a marathon and not a sprint. This ain't college where you can get rah-rah and get a win. This is the league. It's a marathon. It's a patient game. You need that, and then you need experience. Okay, so you need both of them things to come off. So a lot of people be looking at these young guys coming out of college, and he's going to start, and he's going to be in the rotation, and y'all know what you're talking about. If they are, the team's going to lose because you don't understand the marathon part of it, and you don't have the experience part of it, which is why I was telling you about Kolick and about even the Ariel Hoporti. Y'all act like I hate these dudes. I don't hate them. I just hate your stupid opinions about them being in the rotation as rookies. That's what I hate, because it's dumb, and we trying to win the chip right now. So no, you can't do that. But them being on a team with a Jalen Brunson, them being on a team with a Deuce McBride, them being on a team with a Mitchell Robinson, now they can learn the experience part and the marathon part. They got the talent part, but them other parts they need to learn. Then, for example, the weaknesses of, for example, Kolick's defense. He needs to get stronger. He needs defense like Jalen Brunson. Is Jalen Brunson a great defender? No, but he's good enough so that he can help the team get this chip without being too much of a liability. Okay? Kolick needs to follow suit. Porty got all the energy, all the quickness in terms of space on defense. He needs to learn how to control, harness that, and call plays out defensively like Mitchell Robinson does. He needs to do that, okay? And once he learns that, he will be an important piece. But for now, all of y'all calling for him to get minutes don't know what the hell you talking about. We trying to win this chip. Even if we win with 8 guys, we going to play the 8 guys because them's the ones you can trust, that Thibs can trust in a playoff situation, okay? And I don't want to hear, well, this rookie played for this team. Stop looking at other teams like some kid that can't go to the party because mama said no. Look at your team. Your coach said, this is what we're doing. We playing guys I can trust. I can trust in playoff situations. That's how your team is. If you want other teams, go to other teams. Go root for the Denver Nuggets or whoever. Leave the Knicks alone, okay? Don't come with that crap here. We know what we're doing. So right now, the Knicks are coming into shape. We got Golden State Saturday night. Let's get this revenge. That's all I'm saying. We got PJ here. PJ's the smash mouth dude. Let's get the revenge. We got Deuce. Deuce already tough as nails. Let's get the revenge now. We see y'all. Enjoy your weekend. Enjoy the game. Be safe. Sure.